You are eating healthy. So your plate contains sorted spinach, toasted pumpkin seeds, and a golden quinoa ball. It's rich in plant-based non-heme iron. But along with it, you want the comfort of a sip of tea or coffee. Do you know what happens at a molecular level the second you sip on that beverage? Down in your gut, polyphenols in your brew perform a reaction called chelation. Their hydroxyl groups bind to ferric iron, forming giant insoluble chemical aggregates that your intestinal transport proteins physically cannot grab. Many of us treat tea and coffee as healthy mealtime accompaniments. But while these antioxidants protect cellular DNA, their physical presence in the lumen during digestion acts as a biochemical barrier to essential mineral bioaccessibility. The compounds responsible aren't vitamins. They are chlorogenic acids in coffee or monomeric tannins in tea. These molecules contain multiple orthodihydroxy structures specifically shaped to trap metal ions. Unlike what we usually assume, caffeine plays zero direct role in iron chelation. Decaffeinated coffee, green tea, black tea, and herbal infusions like chamomile still contains phenolic rings and cut absorption by 40 to 90%. The timing matters a lot because the half-life of gastric emptying for liquids is roughly 15 to 30 minutes, while solid food takes 1 to 2 hours. If liquid polyphenols enter the stomach alongside solid food, they mix thoroughly in the gastric chyme, and that will block the absorption of the minerals. But if you separate your beverage by 60 minutes, gastric emptying clears the liquid chyme into the duodenum long before the solid meal arrives, restoring fractional iron absorption by over 50%. And if you drink tea during lunch, you can override polyphenol binding using ascorbic acid, vitamin C. Ascorbic acid reduces ferric iron to soluble ferrous iron and forms a stable chelate that polyphenols cannot displace. But here's the thing that we all miss. Iron isn't the only nutrient sitting in the crosshairs. The polyphenols and phytates in your tea or coffee treat zinc almost identically, binding up to 50% of the plant-based zinc from your seeds, beans, and whole grains. What about vitamins? While coffee won't destroy your vitamins in the stomach, caffeine acts as a mild diuretic that accelerates the flushing of water-soluble B vitamins through your urine. And high daily caffeine intake can even suppress vitamin D receptors on bone cells. The good news, the impact on calcium and vitamins is minor compared to iron and zinc. By keeping the same 60-minute buffer between your coffee and your meals or your morning multivitamin, you protect your entire spectrum of micronutrients in one simple move. First, separate polyphenol-rich beverages from plant-heavy meals by 60 to 90 minutes. Second, take iron supplements with pure water or citrus juice. Thirdly, add dietary ascorbic acid, that is citric acid, to plant foods to keep iron in its soluble ferrous state. What did you learn new? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more evidence-backed food science that supports your health every day. And I'll see you next week at another information.